It was the best of times. It was the dump of times. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your voicemail dump truck on this first day of June 2023. My name is Jeff Bacalar. Thank you for joining our fine program today. Joining us on the dump is the cast of regulars you've come to know and love. And when I say that, I'm talking specifically about Jan Ochoa. How are you, sir?
That's me. You love when you get high, and then you have like a sudden realization and breakthrough that is more effective than than traditional therapy. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
and then it's
cost effective.
And then it completely unravels your fabric. It's great.
Oh yeah, sure. You're breaking yourself down, building yourself back up. Absolutely.
It's good to have at 10 p.m.
It's a goddamn beautiful thing. I love to hear it. Mr. Jeffrey Grubb, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. My daughter's teacher complimented my Bowser shirt when I picked her up today from school, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? It is a nice shirt.
It's a lovely shirt.
It's a great shirt.
Bowser with a sort of salmon background.
Yeah, it's
know.
Yeah, it's I have noticed a vibe shift, as it were, since the movie came out, because I wore this shirt last year, and then now it's this summer, and now it's like Bowser, he's famous. I like that. I'm like, well, yeah, he's always been famous, but you can definitely tell that Mario has reached even new heights of popularity. So, yeah, I'll be wearing this shirt a lot more. Look out for it.
Speaking of salmon, the salmon sack himself, Mr. Dan Reichert. How are you, bud?
What does it mean?
What's that?
I'm good. What's this, the salmon sack?
Yeah, your salmon
What's
sack.
that mean? Is that the gross thing?
It's not a great thing. Just figured you've got like a Hunter S. Thompson sort of Gonzo reporter thing going on right now.
Gonzo, like
These are my normal glasses. They turn into sunglasses when there's sunlight coming at them.
That's not that you're in front of a green screen. I do not believe you're outside.
We got fucking look at this. We have flowers, hornets. We got
all
the stars are here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe it until you get stung by a hornet. Then I'll believe.
I might get stung for the first time on camera here. I've been eyeing this hornet that's been like hanging out near my water and stuff here. It's could be bad.
Could have added to your growing list of meaningless Guinness Book of World Records, the first person to ever get stung on a podcast.
That can't be. No, somebody's got to have done that, right?
It's possible. I don't know. I feel like if you were to be that first person, we would be able to make some headlines about that.
Okay, well, I'll do what I can. Let me just anger these bees.
Yeah, just piss off a couple hornets or two, and that'll be great.
Hey, your mother! I'm just gonna yell some stuff at them.
Tell them all their dicks are small or something.
Yeah, probably are. They're bugs. There's no way those bugs have big dicks.
I mean, comparatively to other bugs. They might.
Like of all the flying bugs, your dicks are the smallest. You got that?
Yeah,
Hornets?
that's right. You hear that, Hornets? He said it. Go to Jersey.
Really take them down a peg or two. Oh, shit. What's going on, fellas? It's been a while since we had the original Force crew back. The quad crew, if you will.
Quad City DJs is what we call ourselves.
All right, yes. Come on and dump, and welcome to the dump.
Have you guys ever ridden on a quad? Which is a four-wheeler, an ATV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So everyone here has. Have you ever driven one over a tree stump and flown off it and whipped around a tree so fast that your femur broke in half?
No, but I did.
No.
I did hit a bump really hard that my grill came out of my mouth. And then as I whipped around and searched for it, I ran over my own grill. It was sad.
That's pretty good.
That sounds like a four-wheeler story right there.
I had to go back to Mr. Bling Bling to fix my grill.
Yes,
bling bling. Excellent.
My brother, we were out camping, and that's I probably told this story, but he whipped around that tree, broke his leg in half, and had to throw him in the back of the van where I'm holding both parts of his leg. Like all the skin's still attached, but I could feel the bone wobbling in there, and that was that was rough.
Is this when he found out about gout?
Yes. When months later, when he was not able to walk for a long time, and he just sat in a chair drinking red wine for months, he definitely found out about gout. Absolutely. The hard way.
No quad story is ever positive. Let
No.
me tell you. Like, no one's ever like, you got to hear this quad story about my buddy Jared.
Oh,
You know, it's like,
will you ever ride a quad again? Because I think I'm done. I'm probably done.
at my age, I feel like that's probably removed from activities.
I would do a really fast segue, like 15 miles per hour, maybe. But I'm probably not.
Yeah, the worst luck with quads would be the McMahon family, probably.
Got him,
Yeah.
Dan.
Yes, both father
Just
and son.
exploding
Yes.
quads. Yes.
Watch
Just
Shane's
amazing. It's
kids
genetic.
should watch out. Honestly,
Yeah.
They're all going to explode at the same time.
I would love to see it.
It's just so easy to hurt yourself on one of those because the second you feel confident, right?
Yeah.
The second, like, you do the first couple and you're like, I fucking got this. This is just a go-kart with, it's fine. And then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, that's power, baby. And then your confidence just grows. It really does separate. It really is like a Darwinian sort of device, if you will, where you're like, okay, well, the people who like are going to get really ahead of themselves, they might not make it back next time. It really does separate the sort of logical people from, the illogical people, if you will.
Especially if there's trees around, especially.
Yeah, it's just, that is a good description of it. Hey, you in chat, it's a powerful death horse is what that is.
Yes, definitely is.
Speaking of death horses, there's nothing like the voicemail dump truck. This is a call-in show, everybody. 707 Exit Flu is our telephone voicemail number. You can call it up and talk to any one of the bad YouTubers on this program. And
right.
what?
okay, sure.
No, we're three bad YouTubers in Jan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Dylan's
wow.
never said Jan was a bad YouTuber.
That's true. I'm
true.
sorry, Jan.
Yeah.
You had left by the time he called us bad YouTubers.
It just pains me inside to think like, no, that's true. That's what we do. That's what we are.
Oh, this is
He's
why
not
I bring it
wrong.
up. The
He's not
burn is
wrong.
so deep. The burn went so deep and under
we
the
didn't
skin.
argue with him. Yeah,
we
No,
just all
yeah.
sat down. We just
We
thought
just
we're like,
internalized it and moved on.
Yeah.
we
Well, you
handed
guys
him
have
Thought
had-
about our life.
You
The
guys were
torch,
there,
you know?
and like now I'm just hearing about this after the fact. I'm like, oh
Don't
yeah.
worry. I
wow.
got high and I dealt with it, Jan, the way you're supposed to.
All right,
That's-
yeah,
Gotta
that's
be
how
funny
I deal
for
with my
Dylan.
problems.
Because Dylan, I assume all of his friends' dads have like real jobs, and it's just got to be so weird that like for anyone like Grub, you too. I mean, we don't have real jobs.
No.
And like other people like drive trucks and work at Target and stuff like that. Like, how does Dylan explain it to his classroom?
like you said, bad YouTubers.
That's everything he says.
Did you hear what Patrick's daughter? This was on the episode last week. They were
No.
doing a thing about helpers in the community, and her helpers were gamers. She wrote a whole thing about how gamers are helpers in the community.
No, they're not.
Patrick got to go in there and be like, "I'm a reporter, please. I do serious work." And it's like, oh man, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I tell people like, oh yeah, I'm a video producer, they were like, oh, producing for what? I'm like, well, we do live streams and podcasts. Oh, so you're one of the guys that has a podcast? I'm like, well, yes and no.
Yes.
At least you don't have a bunch of chiropractors calling you Mr. Beast 3 times a week.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I can't remember if it was on here where I said it, but yeah, I had to try to explain it to the physical therapist guys
Oh,
what I do.
right.
Now every time I go, oh, here comes Mr. Beast, you get another 1 million subscribers today. It's like, yep, sure did.
Oh boy. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
that sucks,
depressing.
man. That
Yeah, that
sucks.
does.
Yes,
There's
I know.
no way to sugarcoat
They call
it.
me Mr. Beast.
Those people suck. Look, I mean, you should give it right back. Like, you should just trivialize their profession.
I just want them to make my back work, and then I want to leave.
Our wolves. I used to drop the MB card, the MythBuster card sometimes, and when people would ask like, "Oh, would you work or what do you do?" I'm like, yeah, I worked on the show," and they were like, "Oh, I read on the news that you passed away. Was that not true?" And then I have to look at them and it's like, you have the wrong Asian.
That's fucked, man. Oh no.
Well, this happened when R.I.P.
And that's
Grant
the voicemail
Imahara.
dump truck, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, how do we continue on?
R.I.P. to Grant. There was one time we were in a small town in California. This group of Boy Scouts accosted me because I was wearing a MythBuster shirt. We're like, "Oh my God, Grant Imahara, we love you." And I'm like,
Oh man, that's.
"Kids, no,
Please stop. No,
it's not me. It's not me.
not even the right Asian. Like,
No,
come on.
different Asian."
Very
Also,
different Asians.
I know compared to the rest of the staff here, I'm the shortest member. I'm much taller than Grant Imahara.
How tall was Grant? I didn't.
5'6".
Everyone on TV looks 5'8". Have you guys seen that tweet of from Fast 6?
Yes.
Where they used the forced perspective to make Vin Diesel and The Rock look like they're the same height. So they did the Hobbit trick.
Yes.
So
Oh
they just
my
had
God.
I'll have to send you this picture, but it's like someone like completed it. And it's like, this is what their bodies would look like if this is actually like how they were perspective. And it's like Vin's got this giant body because he's just closer to the camera. But yeah, that everyone on TV always looks like the same height. I think they do that on purpose because they don't want anyone to like look weird. But yeah, I don't know.
Have you heard Vin Diesel is angry with Jason Momoa now?
Wait, I thought they were
Weird.
cool.
No, he said that he was overacting, and he's blaming the reviews on Jason Momoa overacting.
Okay, Vin.
So we got some more on-set beef there with Vin. The Vin man.
As opposed to
weird
the
how
acting that Vin Diesel is doing.
Which is just the perfect acting is what we call that. The perfect amount of acting.
Yeah. What school did you graduate from that teaches you how to act like that? I don't know.
Is Vin Diesel the one who has his sister on set that like says how many times he's allowed to get punched? I think that's what it is. Like he's only
Sounds
allowed to
about
get
right.
punched so many times in any movie he's in.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
he's so annoying. Shut
Have you seen
up.
that interview with that lady that he just like every time she asks him a question, he's like, "I'm gonna marry you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love. I'm in love." And it's just like really, really weird. He tries to like dance with her at some point. Very weird old interview.
Man,
That's okay.
Vin should
That
just go
checks
play
out.
more D&D and just kind of maybe stop for a while. Take a break, buddy.
Yeah.
He seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Take this decade off, Vin. How about that? Like I said, call-in show. We're gonna get right down to it. Last week was a really fun show for all
Very
the
special.
daddies and zaddies on the program. Big thanks again to Patrick Klepek and Ben Hansen for coming on. And
I love Ben Hansen doing the Lucille Bluth. Like, how much could a banana cost? $10 then?
Oh my
Like,
God. He did that like 48 times. It was
Really?
amazing.
I saw that. It's
Yeah.
like, Ben,
Oh, and,
what are you doing,
like,
Ben?
And not only that, somehow you being the voice of reason is like deeply unsettling. But it really proved to me just like why you guys are friends for sure. Like I understood so much
Yeah.
after that program.
We're very
Um,
different, but I can see it making sense. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You guys definitely got off at the same subway stop. For sure.
He's more of a child than I am, I think. He's like a big, like, he's like a Disney guy. He can't see like violent movies and stuff like that. He doesn't like violent video games. He doesn't have cussing on. No cussing on Min-Max. I feel like he's like a 12-year-old basically.
Your definition of adult, someone who hates Disney and loves violence. And now I'm a
Yes,
man.
and says fuck.
I'm a man now. I could say the fuck word and
Yeah,
say fuck
exactly.
word to Disney. Yeah. Okay.
Anson's like my nephew, basically.
I like that. Very good.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, we do have uncles on the program today, so let's keep it flowing. Jan, you put together a lovely list of voicemails today. Thank you for doing that. We are going to get right into it. Jan has dipped. I'm
Yeah, I
realizing
think he's
right
doing-
now.
I was gonna warn you, but I'm like, oh, maybe he'll see. Yeah, I think he's dealing with scout issues.
It was
So-
funny because I looked down for a second and I'm like trying to find the list, and I'm like, oh, all right, we got some stuff. Let's get right into it. And my man is gone. We're just gonna have to wait for him to come back and keep talking. I just want to bring up real quick. I did want to bring this up at the top of the show, but there's a bunch of finales coming out right now.
Mhm.
I don't want to spoil anything. There's a Succession finale.
Spoiler,
There's
what
a-
happened?
No, it was great.
Who succeeded?
We can't talk about that, obviously,
the eldest boy.
dude. There's
Were
some
any of them,
re-
did any of them in the season as serious people?
By the way,
they're-
like-
they're definitely not serious people. No.
Okay,
But
well,
he- but-
darn.
I don't want to get into that. You've seen literally % of this entire series, Grub. So I feel like we can't get into it. But like, it is such a dumb throwaway line, but it's the only thing he was sort of right about. They are just not serious people.
Yeah.
We can all agree. Speaking of serious dogs, though,
It's a good
Scout
line.
and Jan are back.
Oh my
So
god.
what made me want to watch that episode.
Oh,
afterward.
that was the only episode you saw was when he said you were not serious people.
that seeing that line made me want to watch an episode, and then I watched the one after the big mid-season or early season event.
Yeah.
So
Right.
It's
I watched the
100.
one- Yeah.
I'll say this about Succession. I think that show like just did what it was supposed to do very well.
Yeah. Totally.
I think it's definitely the best show since Breaking Bad for me.
Cool.
All right, that's good to know.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think I don't know if Jan, if you've seen the Mrs. Maisel finale.
I have not.
But like, talk about a 1-2 punch of like, in my opinion, supremely satisfying finales. I just like, and I know Maisel gets a lot of praise. I don't think that show is appreciated enough. I don't think it's like getting enough.
I feel like the
recognition.
hype fell off after like seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did, but like, yeah, I just thought this season was absolutely excellent. Everyone in chat's like Barry. I'm not.
I didn't like this
downplaying
last
Barry.
season. Didn't like the last season.
I'm not downplaying it. I just think like Barry's just not a show that like I can rise to the occasion and like get down to watch. It's just like it's too kind of fucked up sometimes. Like sometimes I'm just like, you know what, this show's fucked up.
I watched them all live. I loved it. It's just I thought that
your barometer for like fucked up shit is sort of non-existent. I think we've established that, right? Like
I think Bonk and I both like the more fucked up the better. I think.
Yeah, like
the right kind of dark. You know,
you're just like unable to like.
You can only get horny
stuff.
for the fucked up for sure. Yeah.
Actually, Bonk goes way harder into the like super fucked up stuff than I do. Like, have you seen Possessor? Like that's one of her favorite movies. And
is that a Cronenberg?
It's a Cronenberg. Yeah, the more fucked up, and gory and violence. Like she is hardcore into that stuff. I've got a line even, and she goes a little past that.
Okay,
I suggest everyone check out Jury Duty.
Yeah, I've heard good stuff.
Michael Richards.
That's the Freevee one, right?
The Freevee one.
I just don't have it in me to watch Freevee.
It's if you have Prime Video, it's also on there.
Is it?
How do I get
free if I
free?
watch it on Prime Video?
Yeah.
How do I get
there?
there?
Oh, no, it's free.
Why am I complaining? Just shut me up. Okay, cool.
I feel like Lou Bacalar. How do I get there? What do I...
It's on Prime. It's on Prime. If you're watching Maisel, you can watch Jury Duty.
Okay. Very good.
I just bought 4 of those Super Soaker 50s. They're only $14.
I feel like 50 is like the budget one, maybe.
Oh yeah, totally. But that's the one I grew up with. So
they make
these kids are gonna break it in like a half a day. So yeah, the disposable one is the right one.
Good job.
If folks remember the Joe Schmo show, that's what Jury Duty is. Except no one is like breaking character.
Oh. The Joe Schmo show. Oh my God. That shit's unbelievable. Squidgrass in chat. I don't want to skip your comment. Squidgrass said, Barry is great. It made me appreciate Stephen Root, who is the fucking GOAT, by the way. Stephen Root is the fucking man.
He's fantastic.
What a fucking actor. Love Stephen Root. God damn
Pickup?
Million.
All right. We'll get into these voicemails now. Jan Ochoa, you're back in the saddle. Please choose the first voicemail.
I didn't actually listen to this one. I just read the transcription. Willow Pillow.
Ooh.
Oh, oops. All right, wait. Oh, no. What's happening?
Bus.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we're good.
Hey, Dumpers. It's Josh from Illinois. On this week's podcast, you were talking about the boob-related tree names, and then you kind of moved over it and didn't really talk more about it. So I thought of 2, and I just couldn't let them live in my brain. So I went with Maple Milkers and Willow Pillows. Thank you.
Okay.
Boob-related tree names.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the first one? We said milker. Why did we were talking about milkers?
I have no recollection of talking about tree-related boob names.
I don't either.
Honestly, I feel like I'm being gaslighted right now. I don't remember this at all.
Wait. No. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
This is because of Mike. This is because of Mike. Because like,
that sounds about
Jeff
right.
was saying entities. So you say, wait, titties? Is that why you were laughing
That's
at
a
it? Because
stretch.
ents?
Entities is
I'm leaving.
amazing.
Wait,
Stretch.
I
would have remembered
don't
that.
enable Mike here.
Yeah,
don't
please.
enable Mike here.
Wait. I'm out. Okay. Just everyone who's listening is just like, what's wrong with these fucking idiots? They do this once a week. Why can't they remember?
Oh no, I don't remember. Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah.
We can't do it. Even when we were in our 20s, we couldn't do it. Okay.
No,
you can't do it either.
As
you
the
can't
youngest
do it
person
either.
here, no, I can't.
You can't do it. Scout can't do it. Nobody can fucking do it.
She even
Okay.
says shoot and work to
getting mad at
people.
me. He's getting mad because you're like, yo, you didn't get it. All he did was go titties. It's like, what was I supposed to get? But the idea that it's ent titties is the thing. And knowing he's a Lord of the Rings pervert, okay, that makes more sense now. But you were just like, and then saying the word titty over and over again. What was I supposed to get from that?
Where was this?
This was on the Bombcast. We were talking about Gollum.
But I remember talking about milkers. When was that?
That's everyone's milkers.
That's most episodes. Yeah.
Was it the daddy? It was the daddy dump. It had to be the daddy dump because that just makes the most sense about milkers, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't remember doing it on last week's dad episode. So I think he's yeah. It's, okay.
Okay. Well, okay. So that was the vagina doxing episode. Good job. That's exactly what it was, if you remember. All right. Those are good. We'll accept those submissions.
Absolutely. Willow Pillows is good. Absolutely.
Willow Pillows is good.
Woodies? No.
No, that's not what a boob is. No. Sycamore suckers.
Okay.
What are types of trees? Name some trees.
Birch, redwood, like you said. Maple, birch, mahogany.
Yeah.
Mahogany memories.
Well, that's
no, that's like a Muppets movie.
Okay.
I like it.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, cherry blossoms. Just cherry blossoms. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, cherry blossoms
okay.
works.
Look at this tail wag. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, Scout knows what's up.
Can't. Maybe she can't hear it. I don't know. All right.
Okay. I think we did well. We did well. Good job.
We nailed the
Jan.
assignment there. No notes.
No
Sycamore,
notes.
Suckamores?
Well, we kind of did that already.
We did?
Yeah, we did Sycamore Suckers.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. Chestnuts. Yeah, there you go.
Chestnuts.
Oh, that worked.
That has a different connotation. That has a different connotation.
But I've never heard anyone say chestnuts like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it just comes out like chestnuts. Yeah, you just all one thing.
I think entities is so fucking funny though.
Don't give this to him.
Because
Ent is a type of tree?
It's a Lord of the Rings like
it's a tree. It's a living, walking tree from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings trees?
Yes.
They're
even
living
I know
trees.
This, Dan. The Ents. No, I know.
Are they like the Mortal Kombat trees?
Sure.
In the living forest?
It's a crossover.
Yeah.
They're like the trees from Tears of the Kingdom that come alive and try to
Those
go
guys
you.
are fucked up.
Yeah, that's basically Ents. I actually described the first one I saw like that. I was like, oh, it's an Ent.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dan, when they say we're going to take this to the nth degree, they're referencing Lord of the Rings.
Tree thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yep, that's exactly it. Good job all around, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Grubb, it's your turn.
Yeah, let's go with Hey Min Max.
Hey, man. Oh, shit. I mean, hey, Giant Bomb. I may have missed the cutoff, so this might not even go up tonight. But I wanted to wish Ben Hansen congratulations for the kid. And also, I just found out I'm going to be having a kid.
Hey.
Due in February.
Nice.
Really excited. Really scared. Definitely excited. Don't have any questions other than I want to hear Ben Hansen curse. Just go fucking balls to the wall is crazy. You're too buttoned up on Min-Max. Just go for it, man. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
Agreed.
Thank you, caller. Wait, so Ben Hansen is like a Seinfeld kind of thing where he like won't curse?
No, he says in person. But he doesn't do it for Min-Max, which is insane. I always tell him, like, who do you think your audience is? It's not a bunch of fucking 8-year-olds that are watching Min-Max. Like, you can say fuck.
Well,
like, he says it.
He's gone too far now. He can't all of a sudden roll that back. He's gone too far.
I think he got broke by a Game Informer. We had to be fucks and shits and stuff like that. And then he just kind of rolled with it. And it's, I don't know. It's so weird to me. I'm just not used to that.
Yeah, I was listening to something. They were bleeping a lot of stuff out. I'm like, oh, that's right. He does that over there. Okay, fair enough. I just assumed he just lets it out when he's like, really going wild with. You always say he's like a serial killer. So I imagine he's got like a clean room where he goes in a special room and he just swears in there.
I'm walk it back. I don't think Ben Hansen's a serial killer. And I don't think he's gonna be.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to walk back that he's a serial killer.
Okay,
yeah,
so
weird guy.
You don't think he's gonna be? That's just a friend.
No,
right
I have
there.
faith in him not becoming a serial killer.
But I think he might have a swear room that he goes into and swears.
Where
That's
he
what I
just
think.
where he just
he
shuts it
swears
and
into a
screams.
Yes,
pillow.
exactly. That's right. He's not killing people in there, but he does put a tarp down to say some swear words. I think.
Right.
We did the first trip we did together was to Champaign, Illinois. I was writing the Saints Row the Third cover story, and he shared because at Game Informer we always had to share rooms because GameStop's a cheap fucking company, and Hanson had to share a room with Andrew Reiner. And in the middle of the night, keep in mind, Ben is new. This is the first trip he's been on. Reiner doesn't even really know him. Reiner describes Ben Hansen shooting up in bed, shrieking, fuck, 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 just screaming because he had a nightmare that he was covered in spiders.
Oh, man, that would suck.
First trip with
man.
Ben Hansen. Yes.
Oh, God, I'm glad we got our own rooms.
He's gonna be fine.
No, he's great. He's great.
He'll be just fine.
Nothing can hurt Ben Hansen.
He's
too
That
perfect.
woke Reiner up, him just shrieking in the bed next to him.
Yeah, Ben's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
No, I guess I have yelled, screamed from a nightmare waking up before. Never mind.
Dylan
I just
woke
get the
me-
breath thing where it's like I can't breathe in a dream or something, and I wake up with like that thing. I get that.
Ooh,
So
my
sleep apnea?
Yeah, no.
Probably.
Don't
Go-
shake
go-
that off.
don't
like,
say
No,
probably.
no,
Go to the
I've
doctor.
I've
Yeah.
talked to doctors about
Okay,
it. It's
okay,
few and
okay.
far between.
All right.
I should be good.
well, because I do have a thing where like it'll be right as I'm falling asleep,
Mhm.
and I'll have to catch my breath because it's like every now and then it's like as I'm falling asleep I'll have that thing happen. But like in the middle of the night, grasping for air is like probably a really terrible feeling.
It's not good.
I love the feeling that you're falling in your sleep. They're
Sure, that's fun.
it's great.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, I'm
Yeah.
human.
Well, because it's like you get that adrenaline. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a perfect time to have adrenaline. Me trying to fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Adrenaline
Yeah.
in my soul.
Yeah.
Now
That's
that
right.
now that we're talking about this, last night it was around 2 a.m. and Dylan doesn't come in a lot anymore. Maybe like every 6 weeks or something. And he came in last night and he's like, Dad. And he like puts his hand on my arm. He's like, I just want to let you know, I had a nightmare, but I'm going back to sleep.
Wow, look at the growth.
I just want to wake you up to let you know.
He
I
goes,
want to wake you up and let you know I'm a man now.
and he
Yeah.
like said it so calmly, and I'm like, all right, well, he's not very freaked out, so like this must be fine. And then he's like, gonna go tell Mom now. And I'm like, no. Don't do that. You don't have to do that, please.
Mhm.
Strange. Yeah. I don't know. Good for him. I'm gonna go next, and I'm gonna choose 4.5 million score.mp3.
Hey crew, pinball guy again. I call up Hawk and my own kids about how good I am at pinball, and then for shoot record a 4.5 million score. It's fucking embarrassing. The score to beat on this machine is 257 million, so I'm working on it. All right, thought I'd give you an update. Peace.
Oh, thanks, my only pinball buddy in the entire freaking world.
That's right.
I'm glad we're
Like-
infecting people with for shoot. That made me smile.
Yeah, I think they were
Yeah,
trying to do it in a playful way, but I think they believed in it afterwards.
There's no
Uh-huh.
playful way to do it.
It was shoot. He worked himself into a shoot, brother.
Absolutely. Someone in the chat was like, has anyone said for shoot or for work yet? It's like, we don't force it. We
No.
only use it when we need it.
No,
Words that you
guys,
use.
It's just
No.
words
English
that
language.
you use.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. It's beautiful language.
Beautiful.
I've
Yes.
never done it outside of the three of you yet.
You will.
Mm.
You will.
No.
It-
Nick
I think
says
that's the
I
word.
said shoot on my Disney podcast. Hell yes.
He's got a Disney podcast.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
90s
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
Where they talk
Yeah.
about Disney in the 90s.
Him and the Minottis.
Have him and Ben Hansen ever interacted?
I don't think
Man,
so.
what are you trying to do? What are you
No,
trying to do?
because he asked about him on the Dad podcast. He's like, "What is this enigma known as Mike Minotti?" And I'm just like, "Oh, we got to
He
get your kids
did.
together.
Okay.
We got to get
All
your
right.
kids together." Yeah,
Ooh, that'd be a
absolutely.
weird one. That'd be
Yeah,
a really weird one.
ooh, maybe like you snow like Ben Hansen and Mike on a voicemail dump truck. That could be fun.
Oh,
Talk about,
Oh man,
we don't talk about food this time. We can have something else. We could have another sort of.
seems like a
lightning rod.
lot, but yeah, I would do it.
Oh yeah, sure. We talk about money. There we go. Talk about how you guys handle money. That'd be good.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's check with Hansen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Get a lot of sponsorships there. All right. Let's see. Dan Reichert, please
Yes.
choose the next voicemail.
I will choose is Mitch.
Okay.
Hi all. Is Mitch Minotti a pervert?
Oh yeah,
Bye.
Yes. Thank you.
like
I could
without
call
a
it.
doubt, right?
Thank
He's
you
a
for a very
Disney
good
pervert.
question.
He's a Disney
No,
pervert
but also
in the
he's just a
highest regard.
pervert. He's
Yeah,
a
I think
pervert
he's just a
pervert too.
pervert. Yeah, just
Yeah,
regular old
Look,
pervert.
he's the only one on the show that's showing off his condoms, bragging about his knowledge of porn acronyms. Like he's definitely a pervert.
There's a list. That's a list right there. Like
I
there's
know.
evidence building
It's a
up.
pattern of behavior.
A
Yes.
pattern of behavior.
And knowledge. Yes.
Yep. He just
I was surprised he
every
knew
word
what,
in Pog. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was surprised he knew what Pog was for sure.
I wasn't surprised because I know he's a pervert.
Yeah.
Jan, you have anything to add to the perviness of Juan Minotti?
I got a big pop from me when I heard Pog the other day during Robo Mitch. My ears perked up, and I'm like, what's happening?
I gotta say, like, Sean's like edit of him where he's laughing so hard
Yes.
after dying like that off camera. It's so fucking funny.
It's
By the way,
real
Sean
good
is
stuff.
killing it with those
Shouts
videos.
out to Sean.
Yeah.
Out on our
Hell
social
yeah.
stuff.
Good work,
Sean's been
Sean.
cutting them, killing it. Great.
Absolutely.
I was dying. Oh my god! I think
He's got the new
like,
one. What a-
he knows this, right? Like he knows his laugh is very, very good, right?
I mean, he's got a musical voice, right? It's like an instrument, and he plays.
And he's
it
got
well.
a flute. He's got a flute.
He also has a tin whistle. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
it come out of like a brass instrument? The laugh, like it kind of does almost.
little
Like
bit.
it really is this like.
Sounds like a bit. Like a high pitched trumpet.
I feel, I think it finally placed it in my head.
When he gets mad, he does this weird thing with it, like, "Oh, you guys, I did it."
Yeah, he's just like a belligerent toddler almost, right? Like
Yeah, I say this in the most positive way possible. Minotti is
Oh.
ripped straight from like a Will Ferrell comedy movie in like the
Yeah.
early 2000s. Like Minotti
Yes.
would be a side character. Like Minotti would be
he would be a Zach Galifianakis in like one of
Yes.
those show movies. Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Minotti would be on the dodgeball team in dodgeball.
yes,
Yeah. He'd be the perv.
Oh, yeah.
the perv character.
Yeah.
Like
The
there'd be
missing
two
perv
balls
character.
to get two dodgeballs together, and he would go, "That's a pog."
He would whoa, and squeeze him and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, poggers. Yeah.
Somebody would walk in on him in the equipment closet, and he'd be doing stuff with the balls.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Love you, Mike.
Yeah, this is all comes from a place of love. Don't.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah.
Go to
Don't
hell, Mike.
misunderstand us. No. The girl doesn't speak for us. Okay, Mike. Now you have allies. Okay, just know that. You okay,
Last thing he
Dan?
needs.
Yeah, there's
The
bugs.
Hornet.
I don't know. I'm just swinging at whatever comes near me here. All right.
Okay. Good luck. Chat chose the next voicemail. They chose butter.mp3.
Howdy there, this is Jeff Bacalar from Gainesville, Florida. What's your favorite way to say poop? Mine's dookie. Or doo-doo butter. Thanks.
Sam Elliott?
Yeah, what
I
the
hope.
fuck? He's like, I like your style, dude.
Both of those are very good. Dookie and doo-doo butter. Those are both.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start using both way more frequently than I
No,
have
the
been. Thank you so much. Jeff Bacalar from Gainesville, Florida. Is that who that was?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
that's just
just turds.
turds is good.
Turds is good. Turds is inoffensive but funny.
Yeah.
Don't add butter. Come on. What the fuck are we
Doo-doo
doing?
butter's very funny.
I like
You could say
saying-
turds anywhere. You can't
Yeah.
say doo-doo butter
Turds
anywhere.
is great.
Gross,
Turds
yeah.
is very funny.
I like
know?
saying poop, but with like where you kind of go up with it, and then it just
Yeah.
it's a soft line.
There's
like,
zeros instead of O's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
for sure.
Poop.
Poop.
Yeah, see, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's pleasant.
It is. It is. No, I don't like butt butter or fanny butter.
Fanny batter, please.
Fanny batter. Sounds like
That's something very different.
it's some sort of pilgrim name or something.
Yeah.
Butt release is upsetting.
Ooh, hang on. Someone in chat says butter makes me think of Nutella. What about Nutella?
Buttella?
Buttella? Yeah, Buttella.
Yeah,
I think that's what I was
Buttella.
trying to work towards. Does Buttella work?
Astella?
Try it again. Try it
I
again.
think
Roll
I
it back.
say
Roll it back.
Nutella, but it is a nut. So is it Nutella?
Yeah, it's Nutella. Yeah,
Because of this program,
Buttella.
I just can't hear the word nut correctly anymore.
Sure.
Any,
What do you
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
No, I just think of nut, and then like anytime a word rhymes with the word ease, I'm just compelled.
Yeah, you're damaged, Jan. We know.
I know.
I keep worrying about like we're gonna have serious people on the night show for Summer Game Fest, and I'm like,
Nice.
how am I going to introduce the show? It's like it's a giant bomb. We talk about video games and cum, and it's like that. I can't do that because there's going to be serious people there.
You
so
can. You
well,
can.
okay. Well, I will probably for the last segment. There we go.
Just be careful if Ben Hansen's in town. Be careful with him.
Right. I'll be like,
Dan,
that's his territory. That's his turf. I can't talk about it. Yeah.
Dan, you should start telling your chiropractors that you're like a cum-based media company. to be serious with that.
That's our primary output, is it?
Cum?
No, I think
depending on the day of the week.
We do more video and podcasts.
Welcome to Giant Bomb.
Depends on the new
Where have
Pog
you
videos
been?
are up or not. I mean,
It's cum-based. Where you been? Listen.
Come on by.
Oh shit. Okay. Look, that's an easy way to explain it. That's how I do it.
We're
You know.
dispelling. I know talking about cum makes people feel uncomfortable. Hey, we're breaking down that barrier here.
that's right. Where it's what's that called? When you get exposure therapy? Is that what it
Yeah.
is? We're going to exposure
Knocking-
therapy
yeah.
to cum. Yes.
We've knocked down the cum barrier. Right? We've broken
Brave.
through the cum ceiling.
Yeah, it's like
brave.
the sound barrier. It was impossible to travel faster than your own cum, but not anymore.
We did it. All right. Brilliant work so far. We're up to round 2. Jan, you're in the hot seat, baby. Let's hear it.
Yellow Ranger.
Bro, last week, homeboy called saying Jan's the Green Ranger. Jan said, no, I'm not the Green Ranger. I'm the Red Ranger. Jan, you're not the Red Ranger. You're totally the Yellow Ranger.
Stop!
You got
No!
mad Yellow Ranger vibes all day. Don't even deny it.
Stop!
Wait, mad Yellow Ranger vibes? I think that's what I
No!
said. All right, peace, fam.
Please
Love you.
stop! Why?
What's
Jan?
happening?
Are
What is
you
happening?
okay? What's happening? What's
The
happening?
Yellow Ranger's the Asian one, and also yellow.
Oh.
I'm standing. Jan's the Red Ranger. God damn it.
Wait.
You okay, Jan?
Well, do you think that was the energy behind that call?
No, I think it was inadvertent, but
Oh boy.
Guys, mentioned this on Game this morning. AAPI month just ended. It doesn't mean you come at your
not
boy hella hot like this. You know,
Let's not open the door for this.
just
Is he
'cause-
meaning to do that?
while Mike says, "Yeah, it's over."
That's pretty good.
I get it. Trini was very attractive. I'm very attractive. Keep it in your
Sure.
pants, folks. But like, I'm just talking about like the format of the team and everything. Just,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
the Yellow Ranger, really?
Was there
Really?
a Jewish Ranger?
Maybe
Billy
like
Jewish?
maybe he was Jewish coded.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
who was the mean lady? The
Rita
villain?
Repulsa.
Rita
Rita
Repulsa?
Repulsa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We know.
Okay, we're not
going to
say that that's Jewish.
Yeah, well, no, she
absolutely not.
seems more like a relative of mine than anyone else on that program. So
That's
I
just
think-
ant. That's just a normal ant.
yeah. I feel okay saying that. Fuck. Yeah, that's why I don't watch Power Rangers. Never did. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. Just couldn't get
All the
couldn't get
racism?
involved in all the politics there.
All the casual racism. Yeah.
Sure,
You gotta stay away.
The
I gotta
Irish
stay
guy was the green one. The black guy was the Black Ranger. It's all fun stuff. It's all fun
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Just
I suggest you
reminds me
check
of-
out Armed and Ranger. It's a fantastic Giant Bomb podcast.
Hell yeah!
Goddamn.
Shouts
right.
out to Matt Shipman. Miss that guy.
Big shout out. We gotta have Maddie back.
Matt, in 3 weeks, what you doing?
Yeah.
Let's go.
After Summer Game Fest. There you go.
Ask if Matt wants to dump, and we'll have him dump.
Yeah.
All right. Back to you, Jeff Grubb. Choose a voicemail.
Yeah. Let's go with Dad Bod.
All right. Okay.
Hey y'all, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I'll be
that's
right back.
okay. That's not bad.
I feel like
Yeah.
that should be on like a mug or a hat.
Yeah.
Or bumper sticker. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
bumper
a
sticker.
bumper sticker. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
I'll
my
give-
friend's dad who always drank from the it's not a bald spot, it's a solar panel for a sex machine mug.
Yeah, right.
Ooh,
Exactly.
that's below what we just did, though. I think that's
Yeah. It's too wordy. Brevity, solo.
That's like a D.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think we just heard like a C plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I feel okay. About
My
that.
favorite father related joke is when I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I'm not when you're dating someone that has a kid, you know, and you eventually become a stepfather. Like, I'm not the father. I'm just the dad that stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Xavier
Needs a little
Woods
bit
once
of-
did a, you know, the roof is not my son, but I will help raise it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna choose the next one here. I'm just looking at the list here. How about you getting up? .mp3. I feel like Macho Man. said that.
Hey, Janitor, you the man. Jeff Bacalar, you onto the MTN / Spray Planet, not the Montana Colors, because they tried to buy out MTN, the Spanish graffiti dudes. And I just want to get a holler on the graffiti style, because your boy Jerf, I want to know if you getting up. You getting up? Anyway, love you guys, and bye.
Love you too, caller. I didn't understand that.
I got none of that.
Bacalar's popping off
This
though.
is what it must be like when people don't understand wrestling terminology. This is what that
he's
feels
talking
like.
about Montana
only reason-
cans.
The
Yeah, he
only
was talking
reason
about
I know it's
graffiti.
about graffiti is because he said
Oh.
getting up, and I know Mark Echo's getting up.
Oh,
Like,
that's
that's the
right.
only
the word
reason I know
graffiti
that.
like 2 or 3 times. But
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Well, sure.
Oh my god, that was very funny. He didn't ask if I was getting off.
What did he ask?
I'm not sure. Just to be perfectly clear, he talked
Okay.
about. I have a couple like graffiti shirts that I for like brands that I wear, and I think he was asking if I'm like a prolific graffiti person.
Okay. Should we play it
To
again
which-
and see if we can
would I just-
understand it?
Yeah, you want to like break it down, like
Yeah, one more time.
Oh, should
Okay,
I
let's
find
try-
should I find the transcript maybe?
yeah.
sure,
I
yeah.
like that. Oh, I like
Yeah, that's
that.
great.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
yeah.
Give me a
let's,
couple
like
shakes.
read it. Let's all get completely. Let's all huff paint too before, so we can maybe.
Yeah, let's get on that scale. Yeah, exactly.
Montana cans were always too overpriced.
Montana,
Okay, so
Montana paint very expensive.
Montana is a brand of paint.
Montana
okay,
is a-
You are
a
already
spr-
helping me
yeah.
out here. All right.
Okay.
I feel
Okay, hold
much more in the loop already.
I think Dan's the real roaming reporter.
We got Hammock Dan.
Oh, we got
Hammock
feet.
Dan.
We got Dammock.
No, it's not going to. Wait, I can do it.
Wait,
Yeah,
just move the
flop
hammock.
into it.
I'll
Just
make
move
it
the
happen.
hammock, Dan.
No, the hammock doesn't move. The hammock
He's-
sways.
Audio listeners, he's setting his laptop on a chair so that he can drag the microphone across his deck, and now he's just sat in the hammock, and now he's getting on Wiki Feet, and he's
this
laid down.
Let's podcast.
This
Okay.
sucks, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Oh,
fan of
boy.
that.
This sucks
up, guys?
so bad.
His video-
Ew,
oh,
It's a nice
ew.
day.
Oh,
It's a nice day, guys. What's
I'm
up?
laid down now. What do I do?
How bad do you want Dan to just have one of those like hammock malfunction moments?
Sure.
and
Oh,
just,
yeah.
No, man, I'm
Yeah.
a pro over here. I know what
yeah,
I'm doing.
get on. I want to see you drop an elbow into that hammock.
That's not what you do with hammocks. They're for
yeah,
relaxing.
try it out. I want to see that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, good. Can
Okay,
we
there
get
we go.
any more of an inappropriate
Okay, yeah.
camera angle?
Yeah, he put the camera right in the a short upskirt shot and
Yeah.
angle.
This is so upsetting.
We're talking.
This is gonna be the first time. This is gonna be the first time I recommend nobody watches the video.
Yeah. He looks like
Yeah,
he
it's
just
hard to
drank a
sit
fifth
like
of
this.
tequila and just can't stand up. That's what it looks like.
I don't approve of any of this. What were we
Okay.
talking about?
This is
I
the
don't-
transcript.
I can't see the
of that
screen, so you'll
call.
have to tell me the voice.
Oh yeah, the transcript. Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Keep
let's
in
give
mind
it
this
to
is
us.
auto-generated. Hey
Right, that's
Jennifer.
fine. I mean, so was that call.
Hey Jennifer, you're the man. Jeff Bacalar, you won MTN Spray Planet, not the Montana colors, because they tried to buy out MTN, the Spanish graffiti dudes. And I just
Yes,
want to get a
okay.
holler on the graffiti style, because you boys, I want to know if you're getting up. You getting up? Anyway, love you guys, and thanks. Bye.
All right. It sounds like he was describing some infighting between paint companies trying to acquire each other, which I'm not super familiar with, but I'll take it at its face value. And even if I did do stuff like that, this is not a place I would talk about that, right? Like,
Anything you say on the voicemail dump truck, that's
yeah, I mean,
that's
come
the
on,
First Amendment.
you know?
So, okay, urban dictionary getting up. I mean, I've used context clues to mostly figure it out.
Oh, getting up just means like, are you tagging? Are you putting up your?
So you're putting up your tag. It's
your
that simple.
your throws, or whatever you do, whatever your
Okay.
style is, whatever you're doing. You know, are you doing that?
Yeah. The sample sentence here is: I've seen 20 of his tags just today. Damn, he's getting up.
Exactly. That's used pretty well.
Thank you, Christian. That was from December 8th, 2003. The internet is old now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 2003.
Yes.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. Dan's a big idiot.
Yeah.
You look comfortable, buddy. You look comfortable. I'm jealous. All right.
My dad always said that if I ever did an autobiography, I should call it Comfortably Dumb. And I thought that was pretty good.
That's good. I like that.
That's probably correct. That's probably the
That's
best thing
pretty
he's ever
good,
said. Yeah, that's pretty
fine
good.
with that. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Idiot, you're up for voicemail.
What do we got available? I can't see the screen.
Yeah, I wonder why.
There's
What do we got?
Dinner of Champions.
That one.
Hey, Dumpers. Sean from Brooklyn here. A friend of mine just referred to having a bubble tea and a protein bar as the dinner of champions. I have to imagine that's incorrect. So, what's the dinner of champions? Thanks. Love you all. Bye.
2 nights ago, I had whiskey and 50 pizza rolls for dinner.
That's
How
the
many
Dinner of
nights ago?
Champions.
2 nights ago. I think you should leave. We watched the whole season. I ate 50 pizza rolls and drank whiskey. That was my
And now
dinner.
you're podcasting in a hammock. A
That's right.
charmed life is what I would say you live.
I'm not going to argue that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what is the right amount of pizza rolls? I think it's
50.
probably close to 50. Yeah.
It's 50.
It's 50.
Because here's the thing, we had
No
2
more, no
boxes
less.
that had
You
two
had how
boxes
many?
that had 15. I had 50. We had 2 boxes that had
That's a whole
15
box.
in it, and that's not enough. And then we had the big sack of 50, and I just said, "Hey, you know what? I'm just going to commit. I don't make pizza rolls that often. I'm going for 50."
All right, how many calories do you, I just did the math. How many
I don't want to
calories
know.
do you think Dan had?
I'm going to
6,000.
say
2,000.
I'm going to say 2,500.
I'll say
Dan,
6,000.
Okay, well that's just insane. No, you had 1,760 calories.
Oh, that's
Okay,
not
not
bad.
Which
at
is
all.
not like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
Well,
like a day's worth. That's not like that
Yeah.
insane.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on a pizza roll diet.
You're like a fucked up. It's crazy. Everyone guessed way high. Sodium
It seems like a
wise,
lot.
you're a dead man.
No,
Yeah,
my body's
your
fine with
arteries are
sodium.
just like solid now at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have been for a long time.
You had
Yeah.
okay. This is deeply troubling. You had 3,200 milligrams of sodium.
That's fine. Salt never hurt anyone.
Okay, but like
Sure.
fat wise, that's not so bad. Fat wise is 72 grams of fat. So hey, you're living, baby.
Yeah, it's doing great.
The salt. That's so. Were you like insanely thirsty the rest of the night? Like that is such an insane amount of salt. To
Well,
ingest.
with liquid 4, you know.
yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
I mean,
Just
you've
dump that
seen
in
how
your
much
whiskey.
water and so you've seen how much water I drink and how much I have to pee. I think that might be maybe that's related to my sodium.
Yeah, that's why
intake.
you were craving the pizza rolls because you were drinking too much
Exactly.
water.
Yes,
But you need to balance that out for sure. So okay, wait. Are we saying that 50 pizza rolls and whiskey is the dinner of champions?
yes.
It's hard to
Yeah, I
argue.
think we are saying that, especially if we define a champion as someone who has like shriveled up organs from all the salt that they fucking intake. That's whew, good for
They're all
them.
working. They're all working fine.
Yeah, as far as we know, that's great.
Yeah.
Chat chose the next voicemail. They chose Grubby.mv3.
Hey, this is Kermit the Frog. I got a question for Jeffrey Grubby. Why the hell won't you play Destiny 2? It's a great game, and you need to play it, bitch.
Kermit's catchphrase.
You have to play it, bitch. Because I get a DM every day from someone who's in chat here, Christian, with lore from Destiny 2. And if I play it, he'll stop sending it to me because he says he's going to send it every day until I play Destiny 2. So why would I go play it and seek out the lore when I could just have it brought to me? It's very convenient. I'll play Destiny 2 at some point, but I need to be insulted more times by Kermit before I do. So we'll see if he ever calls back in.
Okay. Thank you, caller.
Thank you, Kermit.
Thank you, Kermit. Thank you, caller. For audio listeners, Dan is moving around like such a psychopath. You're not relaxing, man. I got news for you. This is not relaxing.
Look, I know if I'm relaxing or not, and I am.
I'm gonna get comfy too.
This is
Get in
what
a
you
hammock.
call. I mean, all you're doing with all this shifting around is just increasing the chances that we accidentally see your balls, and I'm just not. Your spooky haunted balls. Oh fuck, Jen.
3-day
round
weekend
three.
really messed this up, huh?
Yeah, dude, I gotta say. Oh, before we get into it, we were talking about this before. Fuck Monday holidays. Make them all Friday. What are you doing? What are you possibly
Right.
doing with these Monday fucking holidays?
No, those
them,
are not.
Make them Fridays. Nobody wants to do Tuesday on a Monday. Or Monday
But
on
it's
a
nice
Tuesday.
when it's Sunday and you go into that mindset of like, oh
Nope.
crap, I gotta work
Nope.
tomorrow. And it's like, oh shit, no, I got tomorrow off.
No, that is not what it's just. You're just pushing off the inevitable.
The
You're
the
just
problem
pushing
with it is the short week.
Yes.
I think like Sunday, Monday, like in that zone, I'm totally okay. But once we get to, man, I just had Monday off. Why do I feel like shit on Thursday? Like it's a short week. It's like only 4 days. It's shorter than normal, but it's like no, because you have already you realize you got to get a bunch of stuff done before Friday comes. If you have Friday off, like you're not thinking about it. You're like, oh, suddenly just Friday's not. Oh, we don't just work Friday. Okay, I guess I have to get to that work when we get back. It's different. I like it. I like it better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not comfortable laying down, by the way, but I think I have to commit to this.
Again, just protect your balls.
I'm wearing underwear. We're good.
Somebody said, yeah, you just can't sit still, Dan. Is this a problem all the time for you at home?
Oh,
Like, what's
I'm
happening?
constantly moving. Yeah. I'm tapping my foot. I'm moving around. I'm an active
He's
man.
an active guy. Yeah.
That's how you stay in shape.
Yeah.
is your
EA
fidgeting.
Sports Active. They named it after me.
Wow. All right, Jan, do the impossible pivot and follow up with round 3.
Oh, I thought I picked something. Extraction games.
Hey, this is Pierce from Michigan, and I just want to say I'm sick of all these extraction games. When are we going to get some insertion games? Okay, bye.
Kuru Ren.
If you had my adult games library on Steam, you would know that we have lots of insertion games.
I've seen Grubb's library.
Aren't the Mario games kind of insertion games? Because
Pipes.
he goes into a pipe.
Okay.
He does.
Yeah.
There's penetration.
Tetris is.
Bowser's Inside Story. That's, going
Yeah.
into Bowser.
Kirby
Abadox.
inhales a lot of things.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
horror gaming, though. That's different. That's a different genre.
Inside.
Yeah.
And there's a weirdly little penetration inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why I was so disappointed with that game.
Hey, I coined a new phrase for that genre of like the spooky platformer puzzle thing, like Limbo and Inside and everything. I was thinking there needs to be a name for that genre. And you want to know what I came up with? And we're going to popularize it right here.
Yeah, I need this better land. You better stick the landing.
You ready
here.
for it? Here we
Yeah.
go. Limboners.
Oh no, I can't endorse that. I don't think that's funny. That's what you did, dude. You fucking ended the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Jan, now we know what Jan thinks. Grub, out of 10, what do we give that?
I don't want to be associated with it. Is how I feel.
Aw. It's just a genre. We're just being journalists.
Limboners.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna end up saying it.
Yeah, because think about it. That is a whole genre. And what do you call them? They're not platformers. They're not, it's not like a Mario game.
I think you could have leaned more into like the emo boy sort of part of it. Like
all spooky.
Yeah, like you said spooky, and then
Well,
you
okay.
said limboners.
Well, more like narrative-focused platformer type thing. What's the new one? The one.
Where does the boner part come in?
It's just fun to say. It's fun to say.
No, it's just easy to add on to limbo. That's all.
Right. Yeah. We're calling them boners.
It's got to be. I'm with you. That genre needs a nickname. It needs like a pejorative for sure. But like,
what was the new one that had the aliens by the makers of Limbo?
Somerville.
Yeah.
Somerville. Yeah, that's part of that's a limboner.
Ooh, I like sad former. That's good.
No, limboner's way more fun to say.
No, sad formers. That's because it encapsulates the emo part of the thing. Has nothing to do with an erect penis. As funny as the word
Ooh,
is,
sad scroller. That's really good.
sad scroller's
Yeah.
really
Sad
good too.
scroller.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that works.
yeah,
actually.
dude, everyone's fucking one-upping you,
Sad
man.
scroller.
They don't have to be sad. It's just like the puzzle, like it's a limb boner. So,
All right, until
Name
sad
one that's
scroller.
not sad.
Exactly. Even this Planet of Lana one is like kind of sad. I'm telling you, until someone bests this, sad scroller is the one we're gonna use.
I already did.
Okay, good. No boner stuff. Okay, where you been? All right, Jeff Grubb, from a reclined position, please choose the next voicemail.
Give me that silly goose.
Hey, what up, shit stains? It's your girl, Evie May, here with another question. I just want to know, are you a silly goose, or do you consider yourself more of a little stinker? All right, love y'all. Bye.
Thank you.
I think
yeah.
I want to be a little stinker, but I think I'm a silly goose.
Yeah.
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 I think. What's Dan? I think Dan.
Dan's a little stinker.
Dan's
Yeah,
a
he's
little
more of a
stinker.
stinker than a goose.
Absolutely.
Minotti, little stinker.
Is a goose.
Little
no,
stinker.
I think Minotti's a
Minotti's
silly goose.
Minotti's a silly goose.
Yeah.
You guys don't know well enough. He's a little stinker, I promise you.
Based of how much he antagonizes Grubb, I think he's a little stinker.
I think he's a little stinker.
He's a pervert.
Yeah, just give me like a half an hour. You guys will see.
Tam, little stinker.
Yes, definitely.
Silly stinker.
Lucy, silly goose.
Silly goose.
Yes,
well,
silly goose.
Lucy Goose. I mean, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Bacalar, little stinker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
You can own that.
Yeah.
No, he's a grumpy Gus.
That wasn't an option, Dan.
It is now. Grumpy Gus.
Jan's a silly goose.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I'm just waddling
Without a
all the
doubt.
time behind the scenes.
That's it. Doing untitled things.
Yep.
All right, thank you, caller. You know what I'm noticing, you guys? I'm noticing like all these calls are now either like little sort of A or B's or like just a joke on our like sort of behalf or at our
Well,
mercy.
what do you
right?
want
Like,
the calls to be?
no, I don't know. I guess we maybe did not ever do a good job at defining the rules of the voicemail stuff. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of clear. I know they're fine. No, I'm not complaining about anything. That's right. LazyCon's the bed we made, for sure.
The hammock we made.
It is. In the hammock are you comfortable? Like, are you happy?
Oh my God, yes.
I've never been happy.
You look good, Grub. All right, my turn. Great. WordPress.mp3. Let's see what the fuck this is.
Hey, Giant Bomb. Can I just say, I hate WordPress. Why can't I make these YouTube videos on my WordPress website smaller? Sorry to bring this to your attention. I was just listening to the voicemail dump truck while I was trying to figure this out. And a dog pissed on the couch next to me. Anyways, WordPress sucks. You guys are pretty cool, and I like you guys and listening to your shows and watching them and stuff. Fuck capitalism, go home. Thanks. Bye.
What the fuck is WordPress?
No, really? No.
WordPress is a content management system blogging platform that you can either use by going to wordpress.org for free, or you could download the WordPress platform and install it on your own website. And so when you go to like venturebeat.com, the place I used to work for, it's actually running on a version of WordPress, and they update it for you and manage it mostly for you. You gotta, or they update it, but you have to like manage your back end, although you could pay them to do all that stuff for you. They recently updated their stuff to Gutenberg, which is a way of saying that they are doing like, instead of having like one big block of text that you edit, like you do everything in modules, and so everything has its own little module. And apparently, people really hate this. It's gotten really weird. So, like
Modules.
so to add like a table or something, you can't just like copy and paste it into your your editor. you have to actually like use the proper widget for the whole thing. It's weird and dumb.
Is it like Google Docs or like is it browser based?
No,
It's
browser based.
If you wanted to have your own website and you didn't want to like go to what's the website platform, Squarespace. It's like the open source Squarespace basically. Is how I would best describe it, I guess.
Absolutely blown away as to how much you explained to Dan right there about
I still don't understand any of it, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm trying here.
I thought it was like a Word, like there's Microsoft Word, but there used to be like Word Perfect and stuff. I was assuming it was like
it's not that's a word processor essentially.
I think that's what I still think it is.
WordPress is just like the online. It's like software that you install in a domain to give yourself a blog.
You put on your server.
What a domain is. I know that word. I just don't know what that means.
It's
a
website maker. It makes
a website
websites.
maker.
It's a website maker.
URL.
Yeah,
URL.
it's free for the most.
It's not a URL, but it's a website maker.
No, yeah.
URL's a website.
It's really old too. Like WordPress is a supremely sort of antiquated product. It's probably 15, 20 years old.
Yeah, I mean they keep trying to update it, but I mean it does what it needs to do for most people. It's just
like remember when the word blog became a thing in like 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everyone was using WordPress for that. Dan.
Yeah. There was Blogger, and then there was WordPress.
I just don't think I've ever used one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably not.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
You used WordPerfect though?
I have used WordPerfect back on my Packard Bell in about 1995 when we didn't have Word.
Did you use
And then I
Lotus
upgraded-
123?
Never heard of that.
Okay.
Okay.
I pirated Word.
You ever use
college.
Hot Dog Pro?
No, now you're just making stuff up.
Nope.
You're trying to catch.
Was that a WYSIWYG or was it just an HTML?
A WYSIWYG? What?
What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG.
Yeah. Like
so instead of
What are
like
you guys
using
talking about?
So there's HTML editors where you actually have to do like the HTML, like oh, I'm gonna do the /B to get bold print, or you can do a what you see is what you get, where you just Control B and it looks like it's actually bolded as you're editing it and stuff.
Oh, that seems better.
Yeah, it's probably what you
Dan,
use. You've probably used a WYSIWYG.
Our CMS is that.
Yeah, so I've used it. I just don't know I don't know how to build the internet.
Who among us? Truly.
If somebody could teach me how to use a thing and be like, here's how you publish a thing, and that's fine. I can figure out I just didn't know all these technical terms.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I just. Yeah, when you talk to Dan, you just sort of like hit an end to the conversation. You just have to like find a way to just like pick up your fucking shoes and like keep on going, right? You just gotta like find a way through.
You're never gonna succeed in an argument or even an explanation with a man in a hammock. Like
It's not even that.
Right.
It's like
right,
who's supporting his own head with his hand and just sort of like, yeah, that's it. He's just,
now he's splaying. Oh no.
Okay.
Splay all day.
That hammock is really excited.
Yeah, I'm sad. It's playing all day.
These grundles stretching. I don't like this at all.
Area man trapped in hammock. Dan Reichert, please, your last voicemail pick here.
Are you guys hearing that crazy stuff, or is that my weird setup? Okay.
We're hearing it a little bit.
No, we're hearing it. You sound
It's
like
okay.
Jeremiah a little bit, but that's fine.
What the hell's going on? Something weird's going on. What's left?
Bought this bong, buried it with all your stuff, childhood fears for 2 hours.
Childhood fears.
What's that? Wait.
Oh, it's
don't
going
play
bad,
it.
Dan. It's going real bad.
Keep talking.
What's happening?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
What? Okay, I'm talking here. It's sounding weird to me too. I don't know what's going on. Something weird happening? What's happening? I hear you all weird.
The sun has like already eroded your electronics. Like that, it took like a half an hour, and the sun's rays.
I don't know what's happening.
You've been.
I'm gonna unplug and replug the microphone. Hang on.
Okay.
Turned into some sort of like leprechaun. Go again. Keep going.
It's probably still connecting. It's gonna take a second.
Oh, that is so weird.
Yeah, he sounds like Mike. Yeah.
You got your mic FX turned on? Is that what's happening?
He
Your
sounds like
Minotti? Your Minotti filter?
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh,
now
there
we
you go.
can.
There you go.
Yeah, now you.
Are we good?
normal again.
Okay.
Oh, that
It
sucks.
sounds normal for me. Good. What the hell happened?
That was weird, man.
Childhood
I missed
fears.
the Lollipop Guild. That voice.
Totally. You were in a
Yo, what up, dumpers? It's Greg from Phoenix here. I'm just calling to ask, what are some of your ridiculous childhood fears that have lasted into adulthood? Like, I'm 30 and I have 2 kids, and when I do the dad nightly, lock on the door, turn off all the lights in the house,
saying, I still run all the way to my room and jump on my bed because I'm scared of the dark and I don't like having the empty house behind me to, murder, kill me. So what are your ridiculous childhood fears that have lasted into your adulthood? And yet you somehow have to tell your kids, hey, don't be afraid of the dark when you're terrified. So, that's all. Love you. Bye-bye.
I think about swallowing my own tongue a lot, and I get afraid
You've
of
said
it.
that. You've said that before. That's weird.
Yes, it's very weird. I'm kind of over it, honestly, at this point. But definitely thought about that a lot, and like affected the way I chew things, which is probably a bad thing to have. Like, you're supposed to just chew things one way, and I'm like compensating and probably ruining my jaw and stuff. So, yeah, that's definitely one that I've tried to think about.
I think I used to be scared of the dark, but I think maybe sometime in my 20s, I don't know if maybe I just got angry, but I was, or just really bothered. But I started thinking in my 20s, man, if like a ghost or like a monster comes up, I'm just gonna punch it in the fucking face. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm scared of the dark anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Like,
Bees,
I will believe
hornets, things.
Bees.
I've never been stung.
You've never been stung. I mean, it does
So that's
hurt
why
a
I
lot.
still am scared. You know,
It hurts a lot.
What
It
if I'm
does.
allergic? I don't know.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, it's the risk
I
you
always
take.
think about that. I always think about that time that a bee was crawling on Smithers' eye, and he talked about how he would die if he got stung by a bee. And I was like, oh God, I hope that doesn't happen to me. And so yeah, I don't know. I could die if I get stung by a bee.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of my fears are Simpsons based as well.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably be fine. I think the percentage of people who are that fatally allergic to bee stings is very small. So
You're not going to instantly drop dead if you feel a reaction. You just call up the 911. They'll bring you a little adrenaline, and you'll be good to go.
It's like a Pulp Fiction situation. Oh, Jesus, there's a giant one right there. Jeez.
He heard you. He heard you. There you go.
See, you showed fear, and now they're coming for you.
They smelled it. Yeah, they smelled it.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ. Okay, that was huge and yellow.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm still scared of spiders. Yeah, I really hate spiders. But I mean, also everyone in my house is scared of spiders, so I'm still the one that has to deal with them. So I've even gotten over that a little bit. But
I hate that. I hate that. Like, you've earned that right? Like you've
exactly.
like inherited that, right?
Yeah, it was like process of elimination, and it just fell to me. I'm like, okay, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of something like because obviously the caller is trying to reference like super irrational stuff, right? Like, I don't think
Right.
spiders is irrational necessarily.
No.
Like, they're fucking scary. Like, they're weird, creepy, and scary. Like, that makes sense. Clowns is up
Clowns is
there.
weird.
Probably.
I'm afraid of
think
what
they're
I would
scary.
do to a clown.
Yeah.
I just don't trust clowns.
Yeah, but but I think there's enough warrant to like being scared of clowns because they are freaky. Like, it
Well,
makes
that thing
sense.
a few years ago where like they were like, "Hey, we're just gonna fuck with people and we're gonna go stand in their backyard and stuff."
Yeah.
I'm like, if
yeah.
I saw that, I might actually be like, "Well, we can't just let them stay out there. I gotta go kill a clown, I guess." I'm like, "Well,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to do that."
AK-416 brings up something really relevant that I can identify with. Like I'm scared of getting splinters. I'm scared of like running my hand along a railing and just snagging some like piece of wood and just having it go way under my skin.
I
you know?
had a run last year where I just was getting splinters with no reasonable explanation for why it was happening so often, because it was like different each time. The worst one was I was trying to find the remote control in the couch, and the couch is like leather and there's no exposed wood really, and I'm like digging down in there, and it's just like a splinter was sticking straight up, and it went right in between my fingernail and my finger.
Oh no!
And it was right
Jack.
there. You could just look right at it.
What
And
are you doing?
And I was just so mad because it hurt really bad, and I was in pain, and it sucked. But I was just mostly mad, like how is it so perfectly aimed that it's gonna go right in the worst possible spot? I'm like still mad about it. Like just the idea that I was so unlucky. And then that was the first one, and then like for like a couple months after that, I was getting splinter after splinter, and a lot of them. I did get like another thing happen underneath my nail a few weeks later, and I was just like, okay, clearly I'm cursed. Like that, there's no other explanation.
Oh, do you guys ever get like splinters that aren't wood? They're like,
yeah.
Like I feel like I've gotten like plastic or like it's almost like a piece of like fiber or something.
Ooh,
You
hair
ever get
sometimes. Facial
Yeah,
hair.
is it hair? Is that what it is? Like hair can sometimes give you a splinter?
Yeah.
A hard hair, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's my beard, maybe?
It could be that because I get that all the time.
Oh my
my
god.
pubes are like steel, so yeah, that happens to me too.
Well,
My pubes are like a
Steel
Brillo
wool.
pad.
Steel wool. Yeah.
I've definitely had a metal splinter. Yes. I've definitely had like something caught in my finger. Now, I used to be so irrationally scared of splinters because of the removal process, right? So when you're a kid and it's time to get a splinter out, you might as well be having open heart surgery. Like it is the most horrifying thing. And then when I got old enough to like take them out myself, then I wasn't upset. I was like, oh, this is easy. Like I can just dig in there and like until I do it and it's not that painful and it's fine. But now that I'm having to like take out splinters for like, I don't know, an 8-year-old and the roles are reversed and he's freaking out about this thing that really isn't going to hurt that much at the end of the day. The cycle of life, man.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
honestly that my biggest fears are anything that might hurt my kids and having to do like even as simple as like brushing their hair in the morning. Well, they're gonna be crying over that. Here we go. I guess we're gonna have to go fucking traumatize them. And really, it's traumatizing me. So all that stuff sucks. And but yeah, anytime you like they get a splinter now, the older ones like always been kind of chill about that stuff. I can like explain, like just decide it doesn't hurt. We're gonna be fine. Think about something else. She like kind of whimpers a little bit, but the younger one just is freaking out with that stuff, and it's like so traumatizing. It sucks.
I feel like there's more here to this answer of irrational fears.
Failure.
But,
social interactions.
Oh, Jan. Oh, Janny. Oh, my dear sweet Jan. No.
Inexplicably yelling intrusive racist thoughts. That's a huge fear. I think most of you guys have probably. Not me. I'm cool.
That's what keeps me up at night. Dan, no, nothing else?
Oh, I actually have an
Bees.
irrational fear.
What's that? It can't just be bees.
Assuming
I think it's just bees.
Irrational.
Then nothing. Oh,
okay, cool.
Well, the whole entirety of panic disorder, I guess. That's a bunch of like irrational fear and panic. You
Rational, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing to worry about, really.
I guess you got it good. Yeah.
My
okay.
irrational fear is misidentifying every brown Asian as Filipino and just assuming.
Sure.
It's like Filipino. It's like no, I'm Thai. Filipino? No, I'm Malaysian. Filipino? No, I'm Italian. Oh damn, that was a weird one.
That's a good bit, man.
Hey, practicing my type 5.
I love it. I have a weird thing that I am afraid I'm going to gleek on people.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's a good one. Wow. Yeah, absolutely.
I used to be a great gleeker until I got my salivary duct severed. Now I can't do it.
Wait,
I fucking I hate this goddamn show. I don't want to even know that, and now I know that about Dan.
I should show you the pictures. The picture of my tongue bubble is gross as fuck.
Dan.
Yeah. What's up?
I just feel like I know you pretty well.
I had to install a hose under my tongue down my throat.
I know you pretty well. We all know you pretty well. And I just feel like there's just always something, some sort of procedure.
Salivary gland severed? Is that what you had your
That's correct.
salivary? Okay.
Yeah.
So what had to happen?
I was getting a bunch of crowns done, and I was under, and the burr of the thing went under my tongue and severed my salivary duct.
The burr?
But whatever that thing.
Drill?
The
yeah.
term is burr, please.
Wait, did you just use the sound a thing makes to name it?
I don't know why I thought it was burr. I've been saying that all this year.
Onomatopoeia-based life, where it's just like...
You describe well, you see those flying quacks, and you're just sort of like, what in the fuck? Okay,
Jan, should we put the picture up? I can send it to you from my phone. The tongue bubble picture. It's
No.
gross.
Okay.
You want it?
No,
Okay.
I don't want it.
Anyway, the burr
I was
severed
in
my
my
salivary
beep,
duct,
and
the scar tissue healed over it, and so all of my spit had nowhere to go. And so, but the thing is, it wasn't just like light spit. By the time it's accumulating, it's like the consistency of rubber cement. And so I would be like, I was walking around with a big bubble under my tongue, just a sack filled with rubber cement like spit. And then it would burst in my sleep. And so I would wake up like, blah, and it was like rotten spit with the consistency of rubber cement. And so like I had a girlfriend at the time, and she said I would just wake up like, blah, 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 and I was like running into the bathroom to like throw up this rubber cement stuff. And they had to keep giving me procedures, and they drilled a hole under my tongue and put a big hose under it. If you go back to the old Game Informer Overblood playthrough, halfway through it, I had the procedure done, and I'm talking like this the whole time because I got a fucking hose in my face.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. No one should feel good for Dan.
I got pictures.
He's been through a lot. He's had a lot happen to him. Okay, there's a lot of things that he dans his way into, and he's afforded a lot of weird adventures and perks, but he's also had to suffer. So don't forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget what Dan's been through.
I keep my head up though.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did we even?
bubble.
Oh, the gleeking, right? You were the ultimate gleeker.
Oh yeah, I can't gleek anymore.
Yeah, I can only gleek on by accident. So
I never tried to master the skill.
Yeah, I remember this one kid in school could gleek on command, and I thought he was some sort of serpent.
Oh,
but, yeah, I'm scared I'm going to do that.
Wait,
to somebody.
Jan, what'd you say?
I don't even know what this word means.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, gleek is like when you
it's
you
like
accidentally like
spray of water.
Yeah,
from
like
the bottom, like from the bottom part of your mouth.
Yeah,
it's not a spit, but it's still like it kind of looks like spit. Have you ever had that happen, Jim? Like you're kind of maybe sometimes talking, it's like
you ever just make like a mouth move where like all of a sudden a perfect little stream of saliva like flies out of your mouth, and you're just like, oh, look at that.
We can move on to the next voicemail.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought maybe that was something you could relate to. Never mind. It must be a Jeff thing, and Jeff's only.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. One more voicemail for this freaky deaky show. Chat chose bought this bong. Okay,
no!
Dan, what am I looking at? Ew, no, put that away, dude. Dude, that's
more.
TOS. That's probably TOS. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Once again, I cannot endorse the video version of this podcast today, folks. All right, Dan. Jesus, why were you able to pull that up so easily?
I just Googled photo search tongue.
Oh, thank you, Jan. Jan took your fucking video off like a gentleman.
Ooh.
It's not just a tongue. He had some sort of like bubble under his tongue. Okay, buddy. That's not what mouths are supposed to look like.
Yeah, it sucked. Oh.
Good. Okay, keep it off, Jan. My God.
I got the hose ones too. Let's
This
see.
is a family show. Okay,
Oh,
keep it to yourself. I'm turning off your video. I can't even. Oh shit!
Oh
that's
man,
fucked.
it's like hanging over your teeth. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
man. So that's the thing. When I was eating, it would get between my teeth, and I would crunch down like I was trying to bite into food, and I would pop my tongue bubble. Yeah, man.
Dan has
And
suffered.
then-
Dan has suffered.
And then look at this shit. Then they got to install this shit under my tongue.
Okay. Gee, this is like a 9 Inch Nails video right now. I am not having any of this. Jen, please save us.
Oh, they can't
Last
see. The folks
voicemail.
can't see.
Last
Show the
voice-
people.
No, they can't see, Dan. We can
Show the people. Describe it.
We can
There's
do
like
better.
little men in there like doing work.
We can do better. We can do better than you. Let's go. We have to end this. We have to do this voicemail.
Which voicemail did we pick?
The bong one. Bought this bong.
When I was in college, I bought this bong that was like 4 or 5 feet tall. And shortly after that, my roommate moved out, and I was just stuck with this bong that I could not use on my own.
Why?
Like after like
4
running
to 5 feet long.
experiments and doing logistics, I realized that I could sit on top of my fridge and work the lighter with my toes to light it for myself. Like I just sit there and go Kurt Cobain style with it after that. And I didn't need a roommate anymore.
Christ.
Oh no, dude. No. That's not. Oh my god, dude.
All right, explain it to me. My kids were distracting me. Give me the recap. No, I need it.
This guy just had like a long bong and couldn't figure out how to use it once his roommate moved out.
Does the gimmick want to see the tongue bubble?
Please no. Don't show the innocence.
Yeah, come on. She's untarnished. Please.
Yeah, he's wearing a rainbow shirt.
okay.
You, you like his rainbow shirt? Say, I like your rainbow shirt.
Thank you.
Yes,
Well-
I'll get you a rainbow shirt just like that. Don't worry, kiddo.
Thank goodness for your daughter and how she could end this show on a wholesome note.
Yeah, I
because
thought we all could use a little of that. Yeah, feel a lot
because
better now.
We are not innocent men today, okay? We are the opposite of that. My gosh, thank you so much for joining us. This has been the voicemail dump truck. 707 exit flu is the phone number. Please leave us a voicemail. Maybe, I don't know, change the direction for next week. Although next week we probably won't have one, right?
Probably not.
No.
Okay. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll skip over next
Yeah,
week.
so everyone think about what you've done today.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's reconsider and come back fresh in 2 weeks.
You're all in timeout. You're all in timeout for the next week. Next week will be Summer Games Fest, and then we'll be back with a brand new show on, I don't know, the 18th, I guess, will be that, something like that. All right. We love you very much. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Bye.
Two. All right, I'm gonna kill YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. I feel
Sorry, YouTube.